Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Myatt Reviews. This week we're going to be having a discussion on the new film that came out this weekend, Gods of Egypt.
Alright, yeah. Gods of Egypt, rated PG-13, 127 minutes
Here's
long.
a synopsis.
Mortal hero Beck teams with the god Horus in an allegiance...
Wait, say that again.
Horus.
Oh!
An allegiance against Set, the merciless god of darkness, who has done something to Egypt's throne, plunging them once peaceful and prosperous empire into chaos and conflict.
Let's start here. Dylan, what did you think of Gods of Egypt? Dylan's
It was completely horse crap. It was bad.
Oh, I didn't like it very much. Yeah.
Really?
Well, I read the parents' guide before seeing this movie, and it led me astray. It said
Really?
the film contains a brief scene of intimacy between Set and Hathor.
Ew.
It didn't really have that.
It was in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Wait,
but it
did?
wasn't.
Yeah. To be honest, I actually enjoyed Gods of Egypt.
Oh my god.
I really did.
Because it was bad.
Because it was bad, the effects in so many scenes were insanely unfinished. Like, they looked bad. I can't believe it. I mean, I know people worked on this, but it's hard to believe visual effects artists had to work on this movie. I'm sure
they got paid for it.
They got paid for it.
They got paychecks
I'm
every
sorry
other
that you had
week.
to work on this.
Clearly, they ran out of time.
But there was one good action sequence in particular, and I found there's just a sense around it that I feel like everyone was in on the joke with us. Like Jupiter Ascending, they were really shooting for the stars, and this is a similar movie that came out a year ago that was really bad, but it was just so bad because it seems like they tried. With this, I feel like they knew what they were doing.
Like they were trying to
I don't really know.
I think they were doing... I agree. I think they did exactly like Miles said. They were trying to make a... But do you try to make a bad movie?
I don't know.
But why? What were those actors? There are two chicks from Mad Max. I feel like they could do...
Wait, there are two?
No, yeah, the girl...
I know that one.
Yeah.
I know the blonde.
Right? But the girl with the black hair. Wasn't she in Mad Max?
I don't think she was in Mad Max.
No, she wasn't. Oh, my bad.
Well...
But there was one, and then Gerard Butler.
Gerard
they
Butler.
had that one dude with the eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Mad Max.
He was in Mad Max?
He was in Mad Max? Oh. It's like, what? He was Mad
I
Max.
don't know.
He was Tom
I don't know
Hardy.
what they were thinking.
Yeah, well, I mean, the characters, there was no one I really gravitated to. The thing about the characters in this movie is that none of them have a motivation. You open it up, and there's a poor dude that don't even remember his name, but he's in love with a girl. And then Gerard Butler is evil because everyone...
I don't remember what happened.
You know, they got me so into this movie. There was this very, very attractive girl. And then they kill her. Why'd they do that?
Like at the beginning of the movie.
Well, because they want you
They're
to get
just shooting
emotionally
down.
invested.
No, they were
everything.
trying to hurt me.
Here's the thing that I hated about it was there was an action scene. It was a decent action
The
scene.
beginning?
Maybe it
The
could have been
beginning was
decent.
garbage.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. But let me say this. There was an action scene, then cut to a break with dialogue. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's just an explosion, and there's another action scene, and then cut to dialogue. And the action scenes were boring. Mm-hmm. They were not intense, and the dialogue was boring, and you didn't care. That was really hard to sit through.
Well, you know what's interesting about that? I noticed there were a couple scenes, and I'm going to spoil the heck out of this because you shouldn't care. If you do care, stop watching this, unfriend me. There were some segments in the movie that just switched back and forth between the afterlife in the story, and there was a lot that I could tell that was cut out. There seems like there are a lot of hands, a lot of cooks in the kitchen that were editing it, and there were a lot of scenes that were really crucial to the plot that were cut out, so it really destroyed the pacing, because it seems like things were just cut out without care. Do you know what I mean, that sense? That there's just a lot that wasn't in there?
No.
No, I totally felt it. There were things that cut back and forth, and I was like, oh, there were probably a couple of scenes before that to explain and to get exposition to fill that in.
It doesn't make sense to me. The movie, it doesn't make sense. Why it was made, it doesn't make sense. Was it a cash grab? Was it a cash grab?
It
can't be a cash grab.
It's not making money. Lionsgate. Why?
Seriously, why'd they release it?
I don't know. Well,
maybe because they make a little bit of money. But why'd they even make it in the first place?
You know what?
What book is it off of? If it's off a book, what book is it off of?
God.
Who wrote the book?
So it's off a book?
I don't know.
And
Lionsgate makes book stuff.
I say this all saying that I did legitimately enjoy the experience of watching the movie. Even though I laughed, I was just so entertained, and there were so many sequences that I enjoyed. But this review is going nowhere, so I'm going to have Wyatt read some quotes from Gods of Egypt that we thought were very entertaining.
So I'll try to do this in the best accent I can. You're not fit to be king. It's my turn now. That's my attempt to Gerard Butler. Alright.
There are a couple really funny ones.
I need you to say run after I say run. Got it?
Okay.
We should run.
Run.
We mortals do it all the time. Let's see. Bow before me or die.
What?
Come, demon.
We're 12 years old.
Okay. I haven't put much input in. There's just a couple of things that I.
Okay.
I actually would disagree with Miles. I thought the beginning actually got me a little bit.
I didn't like the beginning.
I was like, well,
I liked the second half more.
the opening logo, like he wanted to yell up, and I was just like, okay.
Needless to say, I do think that because I was with these fine gentlemen, and there were people who enjoyed the movie in the room, I enjoyed the experience. So if you want to enjoy a crappy movie with your friends, go ahead and do it. But if you're expecting something that'll blow your mind or maybe be good in the future, that won't happen.
There's no sequels coming out. So, honestly, we're getting to ratings now. If I were to rate Gods of Egypt, I would give it a 2.7.
What is that? What is that? Get out of here!
Like I said, I enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh!
Almost good.
Oh my gosh!
If I was a critic on Rotten Tomatoes, it'd be close to being fresh. You've heard my criticisms,
Well,
but I can't
I'm
help.
giving your rating a 0 out of 5. Can I do that?
Give something.
If I were to rate this film, I would give it a 1.5 out of 5.
What would you rate this?
0.9 out of 5.
Okay, so, I mean, this is just a little better than the Shawshank Redemption. I'm totally kidding.
Alright.
Okay, it was
Shut up.
maybe it was a little bit better than Forrest Gump. But hey,
I really like it.
that's up for arguing.
Anyways, let's all give a round of applause for Dylan for joining us in all the crappy movies we watch.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you guys again for watching this video. And if you enjoyed us talking about this and disagreeing, give it a like, comment your thoughts. Please don't see Gods of Egypt if you're with them. See it if you're with me. And subscribe! Bye.